not attempt to adjust your dial. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum. It's your boy Big Vern. This is App Stupid, the fastest growing sports and entertainment show on these YouTube streets. You're welcome. Holla. Holla. It's your boy Big Vern, chilling here on a Saturday morning, frozen here in the Midwest. If you just joining us for the first time here at App Stupid, please hit the like and subscribe button. Also subscribe to the channel. It helps us out. We love it. Action-packed show. Our first segment, we talked about Ohio State really beating and punking out Texas at home. Had the referees swallowed their whistle, that game would have gotten out of control like every other game in the playoff had gotten out of control. The referees kept Texas close in that game. It wasn't the latter. However, Penn State, they lose to the Notre Dame Fighting Irish in a classic that's going to live on in ages. And now the Buckeyes and the Fighting Irish are on a collision course for the national championship game. We'll give you our thoughts on that a little later. Now, going to stay in college football and Michael Vick. Michael Vick is the new head coach of Norfolk State, and he's got a mystery supporter. He's got a mystery supporter who is happy for him and his opportunity, and he can't wait. He can't wait to see what Michael Vick does for the Spartans. Just who is this mystery man? We'll get into it when we get back from a quick 20 from a rap album we're promoting this month. This is Big Vern. Drop the spot. Dun, 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 dun. It's your boy Big Vern pushing another rap album this month. Killer Mike. Songs for Sinners and Saints. In stores now. Get it where you legally consume music, whether it be Apple Music, Google Play, or Spotify. My personal favorites on the album, Nobody Knows, with Anthony Hamilton, is a really good song. Humble Me, very deep, very good song. Higher Level, Lord Prepare Me, Had to Go Get It, and Still Talking That Shit. Killer Mike, Songs for Saints and Sinners, in stores now. Shout out to Killer Mike. Shout out to A-Town, everybody in the SWAT. Shout out to everybody who still rides the MARTA, because that's a clean subway system. So when we last left off, we were talking about mystery men who support Michael Vick. And just who is that guy? Drum roll. Mike Tomlin. Mike Tomlin of the Pittsburg Steelers. He had this to say. He said, I'm so excited for Michael Vick, and I'm excited for him and his opportunity at Norfolk State. And I know that 757 community as a whole. Now, I will tell you this. I did not know that they referred to themselves as the 757. Because it is a historically black university, I will be the first person to come on board and say, I think Vic shouldn't go above that level. And that's not me holding him down. That's me actually saying, hey, look, you have a chance not only to build a legacy, but become a legend. Now, what else did Tomlin say? He went on to say that I'm highly familiar with the circumstances. I'm highly familiar, obviously, with Michael Vick as a man. I just think you've got a guy that cares about people, a quality human being, and a certainty, a guy that cares about that community. And so what better leader to put into that circumstance? I'm rooting for that group and can't wait to see the exciting work that happens with Norfolk State football. End quote. Yeah, I am the same way. However, I'm a little leery on some things. When it comes to Mike Vick and Norfolk State. Just what are those things? I'll tell you when we get back from a quick 20 from a rap album. This is Big Vern. Drop the spot. It's your boy Big Vern promoting a new rap album this month. Redman, Muddy Waters 2. Get it in stores where you legally consume music, whether it be Apple Music, Google Play, or Spotify. My personal favorites on the track is What's Hot, La 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 with Redman and Method Man, Don't You Miss, Ignorant, A, Hood Star with Kid Capri, Faith Evans, Pop the Trunk, Ghetto Motivation, I love that record, Kush with Snoop Dogg, Goofy, 1 O'Clock, and many more. Redman, Muddy Waters 2, in stores now. Shout out to Redman, Funk Doctor, Spidock, Jers, Brick City. Make sure y'all go ahead and get the album Muddy Waters 2. Hell, Muddy Waters 1 was good. Whatever, man, is still a good song to me. All right, so when we last left off before the break, I was sitting here saying what makes me a little leery about Michael Vick, and it isn't anything from him. Now, this is a football take. You hear more about the kids that are referring to Michael Vick and some of the players that are coming, but you hear very little about the coaching. Who is the offensive coordinator? Who's the defensive coordinator? You don't hear about these splashy hires. You don't hear about guys who are really purist when it comes to those X's and O's and being a student of that game. Because Michael Vick is a name in himself. However, you have to have a system in place to have an identity. Now, Norfolk State, they haven't had a winning season in a while. So yes, they are starved for wins, and they have something in for star power. It is a stark contrast from Deion Sanders. Deion Sanders has always coached his boys. He has always had his hands on coaching his boys. So while Deion was building it in secrecy and quietly building his coaching resume, by the time he had got to Jackson State, Deion had been coaching for a while. But that made it that more easy for him to transition and jump to Colorado. Michael Vick he doesn't have those same concessions. And so I am happy to hear that he's getting this kid, this supporter, that supporter. But what would do it for me, I would love to know who's his offensive line coach. Who's his wide receivers coach? Who is his defensive coordinator and offensive coordinator? What does that running back room look like? I would love to see those things in place. And because you hear more about the people and less about the coaching, I don't want to sit here and say he's setting himself up. But when you deal with legacy media, they will look for any reason to tear you down. And in college football, the way that it exists right now, this can be problematic. I'll explain a little further when we get back from a quick 20 from a rap album we're promoting this month. This is Big Vern, Drop the Spot. Dun, 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 dun. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what we do. 2025, new album out on the streets. Bodie James and Who the Hell is Carlo? Hidden in plain sight, in stores now. Get it where you legally consume music, whether it's Apple Music, Google Play, or Spotify. My personal favorites are Hidden in Plain Sight, the feature track with Conway the Machine and Styles P, Big Wings, and Brick James. Bodie James and Who the Hell is Carlo? Hidden in Plain Sight, in stores. Yeah, shout out to Bodie James. I like that song, Brick James. It's super dope. So when we last left off, I was talking about what's problematic for Michael Vick is that college football in the way it exists right now is a 24/7 thing. So not only do you have to make sure that you have an NIL structured and set up, you also have to make sure that you have a recruiting apparatus. It just can't be, hey, look, I'm Michael Vick, I'm going to open the doors and guys are going to come in. No, that's not it. You need to go ahead and have your defense already established, because having that defense is going to let you know, hey, look, this is the identity of my team on the opposite side of the ball. That's why I said Vick should not go any higher than him being at Norfolk State. because he has a chance to really make an impact, number one. Number two, he's able to go ahead and get the guys who can actually play. And when you're at that level, you may not have 4 and 5 star kids come walking through the door, but I got 4 and 5 star coaches who never got an opportunity, who now have a chance to showcase their skills. But it's becoming less about that, because I can't find anywhere in the media where he's made this hire or they've made this hire. Yes, I'm excited you're getting kids. That's cool. But if you don't win football games, they are going to come for you. If you don't win football games, they are going to come for you, and it won't be pretty. So I am happy that Tomlin is a full-throated supporter of Michael Vick. I'm a full supporter of Michael Vick. I just know once they get over the honeymoon phase and you don't have an identity on either side of the ball and you start losing, you're going to be made fodder for. You're going to be made fodder for on every corrupt sports media channel they can dig up, and not to mention these YouTube trolls. So, again, I like the hire. I like the kids that are coming, but I haven't seen Michael Vick hire offensive coaches and defensive coordinators. And if, like I said, if you know more than me, please leave it in the comments. This is Big Vern. Let me know how you feel about the situation. I'll be back.